Welcome to a journey of transformation. Today we delve into the realm of self-improvement with 10 psychology tricks to build unstoppable confidence. Here we will explore compelling strategies, each one a stepping stone on your path to unshakable self-assurance. Ready to begin? Let's dive into the first trick. Trick 1. Embrace failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone towards it. You see, the beauty of failure lies not in the fall, but in the rise that follows. It's in the lessons we learn, the resilience we forge, and the determination that ignites within us. Think of Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. If he had given up after the first, second, or even 100th attempt, we might still be living in the dark. But he didn't. He embraced each failure, learned from it, and moved forward. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the renowned author of Harry Potter. She faced numerous rejections before her manuscript was finally accepted. Those rejections didn't deter her, they only fueled her resolve. She took each no as a stepping stone, leading her towards her yes. So when you find yourself face to face with failure, don't see it as a dead end. Instead, picture it as a detour, a new route towards your destination. Embrace the lessons it offers and use them to fuel your journey towards success. Because, as Winston Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. And that, my friends, is the true power of failure. Remember, each failure brings you one step closer to success. Trick 2. Gain diverse experiences. Confidence comes from knowledge, and knowledge comes from experiences. Imagine life as a vast, uncharted ocean. Each experience is a unique wave, each carrying its own lesson. The more waves you ride, the more adept you become at navigating the ocean's expanse. In the same vein, each experience you gather, no matter how varied, enriches your understanding of life and bolsters your confidence. You see, stepping out of your comfort zone to gain diverse experiences is akin to adding more tools to your toolbox. For example, let's take a look at the world of work. Perhaps you're a software engineer, but you've also dabbled in marketing and graphic design. This wide range of skills not only makes you a more versatile individual, but also instills a sense of confidence in your abilities. The same principle applies to personal experiences. Be it trekking in the mountains, learning a new language, or even trying a new cuisine, these experiences broaden your horizons and enrich your perspective. As you navigate through these varied experiences, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle the unexpected. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and ultimately more confident. Remember, the world is a fascinating place filled with countless opportunities to learn and grow. Every experience, be it a success or a failure, a joy or a challenge, is a stepping stone to becoming a more confident individual. So go out and collect experiences. They are the building blocks of your confidence. Trick 3. Embrace change. Change is the only constant in life. It's not always comfortable, and it can be downright scary at times, but it's through change that we grow, evolve, and ultimately build our confidence. Imagine you're a ship sailing on the open sea. The waters around you are constantly shifting, the winds are ever-changing, and new horizons are always emerging. If you resist these changes, you risk being swept away by the currents or stuck in a windless patch of sea. But if you adapt, adjust your sails, and chart a new course, you become the master of your journey. By embracing change, you are effectively saying, I am capable of navigating the unknown. I am resilient. And there's nothing more confidence-boosting than that, is there? Consider the butterfly, starting life as a caterpillar confined to the ground only to transform into a creature of flight. It's a classic metaphor, but it holds an essential truth. Change is transformative. It pushes us to develop new skills, explore different perspectives, and discover strengths we never knew we had. So, the next time you're faced with a change, whether it's a new job, a move to a different city, or a shift in a relationship, don't shy away from it. Don't view it as a threat, but as an opportunity. An opportunity to grow, learn, and bolster your confidence. Remember, every change you encounter is a chance to redefine yourself and your capabilities. It's a chance to prove to yourself that you can adapt, overcome, and thrive. And each time you successfully navigate a change, you'll find your confidence soaring higher. Adapting to change, you will find, is a game changer for your confidence. Trick 4. Set and achieve goals. Goals give us direction and purpose. Like a compass in a vast forest, they guide us through the wilderness of life, offering a clear path towards our desired destination. Setting realistic goals is like drawing a map. It provides a tangible and visual representation of where we want to go. But remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So how do we set realistic goals? It's simple. Think SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. A specific goal has a much greater chance of being accomplished than a general one. Make it measurable so you can track your progress. Ensure it's achievable within your capabilities. It should be relevant to the direction you want your life to take. And finally, set a time-bound deadline to foster a sense of urgency and commitment. Achieving these goals, no matter how small, creates a positive feedback loop of success. Each goal achieved boosts our confidence, making us more likely to set and achieve more challenging goals. It's like climbing a mountain. With each step up, the view gets better, and so does our confidence. Let's take an example. Suppose you want to become a better public speaker. Start with a small, manageable goal, like speaking in front of a small group. Once you've achieved that, set a slightly bigger goal. Step by step, as you conquer each goal, your confidence will skyrocket. Remember, the accomplishment of goals is a major confidence booster. Trick 5. Follow your own advice. You know yourself better than anyone else. Think about it. How often do you find yourself giving advice to others that you don't follow yourself? It's a common habit. And while it's great to help others, it's equally important to take heed of your own wisdom. Imagine you're the captain of a ship navigating uncharted waters. You have your compass, your map, your intuition. These tools are your own advice, honed from your experiences, your failures, your triumphs. You wouldn't ignore your compass, would you? Then why disregard your own advice? Following your own advice is about self-trust. It's about acknowledging that you have valuable insights and experiences that can guide your actions. It's about believing in your ability to make sound decisions. Consider a time when you felt hesitant or unsure. Perhaps you were contemplating a career move or deciding whether to confront a personal issue. You may have sought advice from others, but deep down you knew what you needed to do. That inner voice, that's your advice. When you listen to it, when you trust it, it's empowering. It boosts your confidence, reinforcing the belief that you can navigate life's complexities. Self-trust is not about always being right. It's about accepting that you may make mistakes, but you have the resilience to learn from them. It's about embracing the journey of self-growth, one where you're the captain, the navigator, and the crew. So the next time you find yourself doling out advice, pause for a moment, reflect on it. Apply it to your own life, see how it feels to trust yourself. Trust yourself and your confidence will follow. Trick 6, choose the hard road. Comfort zones rarely lead to growth. Imagine standing at a fork in the road. One path is smooth, well-trodden, while the other is rocky, steep, and filled with obstacles. It's natural to lean towards the easier path, but it's the hard road that truly tests our mettle and leads us to growth. Taking on challenges is an integral part of building unstoppable confidence. When we face and conquer difficulties, we essentially tell ourselves, "Yes, I can." This affirmation is powerful. It bolsters our self-belief, and with each victory, our confidence swells. Let's consider a few examples. Take the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. His road to success was anything but easy. He faced immense challenges, both in and out of the ring, yet each obstacle he overcame only made him stronger, more resilient, and ultimately more confident. Or consider the story of Thomas Edison. His journey to inventing the light bulb involved countless failures, but each failure, each challenge he encountered, only spurred him on. And when he finally succeeded, his confidence was unshakable. Choosing the hard road builds resilience. It teaches us to weather the storms of life, to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. And as we become more resilient, our confidence grows. We begin to understand that we can handle whatever life throws at us. So remember, when faced with a choice, consider the hard road. It may be tough, it may be daunting, but it's a surefire way to build resilience and boost your confidence. So take the hard road and watch your confidence grow. Trick 7. Practice brutal honesty with yourself. Honesty is the best policy, especially with oneself. Why is this so, you may ask? Well, simply put, being brutally honest with yourself is the first step towards self-improvement. It's about stripping away the illusions we feed ourselves, confronting our weaknesses, and acknowledging our mistakes. This isn't an easy task, mind you. It requires courage, humility, and a strong resolve, but the rewards, they are immeasurable. Imagine you're looking into a mirror, not a physical one, but a mirror of truth. This mirror reflects all your strengths, but more importantly, it highlights your weaknesses and shortcomings. It's not a pleasant sight, admittedly, but it's a necessary one. It's only when we confront this reflection that we can begin to make meaningful changes. Let's say you're a procrastinator. You've always told yourself that you work best under pressure, but deep down you know it's not true. The brutal truth is you're avoiding tasks because they make you uncomfortable. The first step to change? Admit this to yourself. Acknowledge your tendency to procrastinate and commit to rectifying it. This honesty, harsh as it may be, is empowering. It's the catalyst to change. By practicing brutal honesty, we not only gain a clearer understanding of ourselves, but we also lay the groundwork for personal growth and increased confidence. Because once you've confronted and accepted your flaws, you're less likely to be shaken by them. You're more resilient, more assured. Remember, it's not about berating yourself for your shortcomings, but rather acknowledging them as areas for improvement. It's about turning those weaknesses into stepping stones towards your personal development. Honesty with oneself is the cornerstone of confidence. Trick 8. Step out of your comfort zone. Growth happens outside the comfort zone. It's a statement you've likely heard before, but its power lies in its truth. Our comfort zones are cozy, familiar and safe, but they're also limiting. They keep us treading the same path, repeating the same patterns and avoiding the unknown. Consider this: the greatest inventions, the most inspiring works of art, the most groundbreaking scientific discoveries, they weren't born from comfort. They sprang from individuals who dared to step into the unfamiliar, to confront the unknown, and to take risks. Take a moment to think about a time when you took a risk, big or small. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting, starting a new hobby, or moving to a new city. How did it feel? Perhaps it was terrifying at first, but once you took that leap, you likely felt a rush of energy, a sense of accomplishment. That's the power of stepping out of your comfort zone. Each time you do this, you're pushing your boundaries, expanding your capabilities, and building your confidence. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. The more you expose yourself to new experiences, the more resilient you become to future challenges. So don't be afraid to take risks. Try new food, learn a new language, take on a challenging project. Each step outside your comfort zone is a step towards a more confident you. Remember, it's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's through these feelings that we grow and learn. Step out of your comfort zone and let your confidence soar. Trick 9. Pursue challenges. Challenges are opportunities for growth. Now let's ask ourselves, why would anyone willingly want to pursue challenges? The answer is simple, yet profound. Challenges are the crucibles within which our metal is tested and refined. They are the stepping stones that lead us to a stronger, more confident version of ourselves. When we willingly step into the arena of hardship, we are not merely accepting discomfort, we are embracing an opportunity to grow, to learn, to evolve. Consider the butterfly. Before it can truly soar, it must first endure the struggle of breaking free from its cocoon. And it is this very struggle that gives it the strength it needs to fly. Similarly, when we face challenges head-on, we are giving ourselves the chance to grow stronger, more resilient, and ultimately more confident. Imagine a life devoid of challenges. It might seem comfortable, even enticing, but in reality, it's a life devoid of growth, a life trapped in monotony. Challenges, on the other hand, bring forth excitement, novelty, and a chance to prove to ourselves just how capable we truly are. Remember, every challenge you overcome is a testament to your strength, a badge of your resilience, and a symbol of your growing confidence. So don't shy away from challenges, instead seek them out. Embrace them, overcome them, seek challenges and unlock your confidence. Trick 10, take ownership. Your life is your responsibility. This is our final trick and perhaps one of the most significant. When you take ownership, you accept responsibility for your actions, decisions, and their outcomes. This is a powerful step towards building unstoppable confidence. Imagine you're the captain of a ship. Your actions determine the course of your journey. If you steer the ship in the wrong direction, you can't blame the waves or the wind. You take responsibility for the course you've set and make necessary corrections. This is what taking ownership is all about. When you take ownership, you stop blaming others or circumstances for your failures. You recognize that you're in control of your actions and their consequences. This realization can be a game changer. Consider an example. Let's say you're working on a project at work and it doesn't go as planned. Instead of blaming your team or circumstances, you take a step back and analyze what went wrong. You accept responsibility for the outcome and think about what you could have done differently. This approach not only helps you learn from your mistakes, but also boosts your self-confidence. Here's another scenario. You're trying to lose weight but aren't seeing results. Instead of blaming your genetics or lack of time, you take ownership. You acknowledge that it's your responsibility to manage your diet and exercise routine. This shift in mindset empowers you to take control and make the necessary changes. In both cases, taking ownership leads to personal growth and increased confidence. It's about recognizing your power to influence your life and using it wisely. Take ownership of your actions and watch your confidence bloom. And there you have it, 10 psychology tricks to build unstoppable confidence. From embracing failure to pursuing challenges, these are all steps on your journey to self-improvement. Remember, confidence is a journey, not a destination, so keep learning, keep growing, and keep building that unstoppable confidence.